you have to understand what heaven is, right? Heaven is not what sort of uh, what we've been taught by let's say contemporary religion, right? In terms of it's a place somewhere else where we get to go after we die, you know, if we're good. Is firstly it is a place, and we you go to it if you're good, right? I mean, it's a place for good people, right? But it's not somewhere else. Hell, the way that I understand it, hell is the potential of the place where a collective group of people is. Okay, for that place. Heaven, sorry, heaven. Heaven is a potential, the highest potential of that local environment that facilitates and houses the existence of a collective group of people. That is heaven. Okay. Now, if you want to materialize heaven, if you want your local environment to reach its highest potential of positivity, there is no one you can leave behind. Okay. No one. There is no one you can leave behind. Right. So within a given community, every household does, I mean, every family has the the responsibility to make sure that all its members share positive relationships. And whoever is uncooperative within the family must be integrated, not ostracized. You cannot leave them behind. Because remember, heaven as a highest potential of a location, of a geographical location, right? It's not it's not a place without problems. It's a place where problems happen, but those problems have been integrated. So whenever they happen, long-term solutions are at place, right? They're available. So that is what heaven is. That is what the integration of problems means. It doesn't mean that you know, um, problems never happen. It just means we. It just means the community is resilient. The relationships are resilient. They can handle these, and a lot of these problems. Whenever new problems come about, these problems get integrated. The community tries to understand what is the root cause, and then tries to deal with it there, and tries to sort of if it's not a root cause that can be eliminated, right, in terms of just the root cause never happens again. If it's a root cause that must keep on happening, like death, right? Well, death is something that just cannot be stopped. So it's you could say it's a problem that will keep on recurring. Then you come up with sort of long-term ways of dealing with its impact, right? Long-standing ways, traditions of dealing with the pain and the loss and so on and so forth. Okay. um, things like mental health problems, things like whatever problems, right? And these problems are complex. So I'm not saying I have every solution, but the community has to come up with these solutions. And they have to do that on the basis of good relationships. And good relationships, a good relationship is one where you've basically established a healthy way of solving problems. It's not a relationship without problems. It's a relationship where problems are solved. The best integration is, in my opinion, an integration that is malleable, right? It can adapt to whatever type of problem that may come up. It's basically more like a problem solving ideology type thing, right? So this is how we solve problems with these values. So whatever problems comes about, firstly we'll know that we will always stick together and we'll go through it together. These kinds of values, they basically allow any relationship to have the resilience to go through almost any problem, right? And that sort of mindset itself becomes a type of solution, like a long-term sustainable solution for any problem that may come up. Okay. So this is why you if you leave, if you're turning your back on someone, you're saying there is no you're not willing to come up to integrate them and come up with a sort of way of dealing with their existence because they exist and you have to integrate that. You have to acknowledge that.